Oh, my blocks. You are so stupidly complicated, but you're also so stupidly overpowered. Oh, my blocks.
So the my blocks, you can make call the name of the block, and then you can add an input. So what my blocks do is they make your own function, so you can define it on one place. Can you create the function?
Yeah.
Just create it. Yeah. No, just add the input thing and
Boom. Both of
delete
them.
the
Why do you have one
delete the
boolean?
boolean. Yeah.
Just delete yourself already.
So
Oh my god.
now if you create the function, then click save. Click save. Just so if you create it, then you can see that there's this massive thing called define block name. Now what that does is under that, now whatever you can just okay port just okay. Just disconnect everything under the my block thing. So the my block, as you can see, there's a massive define block. So what that does is under that you can put whatever blocks you want. So then whenever you drag the block from my blocks and put it in the actual code, it will do whatever is under the define block. And whenever you're creating your my block and you do add the input, like that circle space thing on your own block, it'll end up as a circle space thing. So then when you're creating it, you have to account for that in your code. So if you're doing if you make a new my block and you call it straight, and then you add a input called distance, and then you add an input called distance, and then you create the my block, and then what you do is you can go up to movement, and then you can set the robot to start going straight, so move forward for however many rotations. But instead of the certain amount of rotations, you would drag the bubble from the defined distance, like the defined straight. No, not that one. You would drag that bubble and put it into 10, the 10 rotations part, which will show that. So whenever you actually drag the straight block from your my blocks thing and you put it in the actual code, now since there's a bubble where you can type in, whatever you type in there will go into the movement. So it will move forward for whatever number you type in over there. So you can put the variable BBB into the straight, then you can set the variable to 10, and then it'll go straight for 10 rotations. So you don't necessarily have to use the variables for that, but whatever you type in on the straight text box will make, since you inputted that into the movement, it'll help it go that much straight. Yeah, so that's why it's insanely complicated, but
Yay, we're done with this my block thing that is very goofy.